was amazing, and the fans, were so focused when we were performing. Here in Sweden, everybody's sitting with their phone all the time when we.
Oh.
But it was totally focused on the live act when we performed, and it was great. It was really, really, really great.
You have to come back here someday.
Possible, we were already discussing it that we need to go back to Spain.
I wanted to go to the concert, but I arrived here in Murcia.
Yeah.
I mean, by midnight. So
okay. The weather
wasn't possible.
Murcia, we had sunny weather, and it was really warm.
Yes. It's really hot here.
Yeah.
I can wear my coat. What is your favorite Spanish food?
Spanish food,
Spanish food.
food society, we love sangria, all of us. So we had a lot of sangria. But
Me too.
we love cheese as well. So we ate a lot of Spanish tapas. That's
Yes, yes.
us in Scandinavia. Every time we come to Spain, we love to enjoy some Spanish tapas.
They are the best. What about the upcoming tour date?
Yeah, well, the next thing we have is that we will perform in Malmö together with Eclipse. It's just a one-off gig, and after that, we intend to go to the studio this spring. To start recording new material, and after that, we will perform at Sweden Rock Festival here in Sweden, and further
Okay.
coming up in Europe and maybe also in Spain. We will let you know when that is official.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfect. I will be there.
fantastic.
What song do you enjoy the most playing on the stage?
You know, quite funny when you perform live. Different songs evolve. So a song that I really enjoy playing now is "Sin for Me." It's like, yeah, I don't know it has something special. When we perform live, it sounds different than on the album. So I really like it. But a favorite song I have is "Thunder in the Dark." I always like to play that song live.
I have them added to my Spotify.
Fantastic.
What is the central theme or themes of your new album, Pleasure Beats the Pain?
Yeah, well, it's quite personal. I've been through some hardship on the personal side, so it's a quite personal album. Uh, yeah, it's about life, and everything. That, yeah, yeah.
What word would you use to define your band?
Which words?
Word.
Yeah, well, we are a melodic rock band, but we have some metal influences as well. As at the same time we have some Swedish folk music in us, and everything. It's like some ABBA, I believe. So Swedish
Yes.
bit of everything. But it's like it's not. Yeah, hopefully we have a thing of our own going on. But with that being said, there are a lot of bands that we are similar to, but we are trying to find our own sound. Trying to melodic metal, rock metal, something like that. Yeah.
It's a mix of everything. Do you have any funny stories during the tour?
Excuse me?
Any funny stories during the tour?
Funny stories. Okay, yeah, well, we left drummer, our drummer, we left him on, somewhere down the road at like 5 a.m. in the morning. He left on the toilet or buy some food, we don't know. And he started calling me, and luckily, phone, the sound on my phone, because the bus driver, he did not realize that he left the drummer at the parking lot or wherever he was. Turn around and go and get him. So that, yeah, that was quite funny, not for us.
He's always in trouble. Who would you say are your biggest inspirations in music?
Yeah, well, I grew up listening to, Foreigner, Survivor, and, this soft kind of rock music. But at the same time, I, listen to, Halloween, Yngwie Malmsteen, and, a bit of everything. And later on, I listened to Metallica and Megadeth and so on. So I think we're like a big mashup of all those things. And me personally, I love Queen, so I listen to Brian May a lot and his style of guitar playing. He plays solos that you can memorize and sing. It's almost like, a singer would sing a solo. So that is something I really enjoy, when when a guitar solo means something. So that's what I intend to do, try to do with Remedy. So those are like my biggest things.
Okay. In what scenes or situations do you find inspiration to compose and to write the lyrics of your song?
In what situation? Well, when
Yes.
I well, when I write something, I will. Inspiration is quite funny. Sometimes you get it, but you can also force it. So if somebody says to me that's Rolli, you need to write a song before tomorrow, I will write a song. So you can also force it, but I like taking my time, and feeling that every song, is good enough. So, when I'm writing, I never have any like complete deadline. I just try to write music the way I do, and sometimes it, takes one day, sometimes it takes a year. So it varies a lot. But inspiration I get that from life. Life is like a journey, and my inspiration for music. And music has also helped me a lot through good times and bad times. It's always been there. So yeah,
I think it's right. Always.
always, yeah.
I always cry with songs.
Yeah, me too. It's crazy, with music, what it can do to your feelings. Yeah.
Who would you like to collaborate with in the future?
Well, elaborate. Let's see. It would be a dream come true. To open for a band like Europe or something like that. One of the big acts. Uh, that would be a dream come true. I listen to their music. Actually, in this room, this is where I, grew up and started playing guitar. So I
That's
remember
nice.
I heard Countdown on the stereo over here. When my big brother had bought that album. So yeah, Europe, that would be a dream come true.
At what age did you start making music?
Well, I started playing guitar when I was, but I've always I have always like written some music, but not in this manner that I do now, because my career took off in a different direction. I was like a freelance, hired gun artist, playing with different pop artists here in Sweden. So it was when the pandemic struck,
Yes.
and I lost all my jobs, that I finally got some time to sit down and start composing. So this is this is a new era for me, in music.
Um, no, let's see my English. um, where did you find your inspiration to create the outfit?
Sorry, the
Where do you find your inspiration to
yeah.
create your outfit? For
Sorry,
the stage or for the music video?
of your what do you say?
where, where do you find your
Yeah,
inspiration
yeah.
to create your looks, your
Outfit. Oh,
outfit, yes, your look.
okay. Yeah, that's we did some second hand shopping, and this was how it turned out. But with that being said, we got a sponsorship on our jackets, so we have like
Yes.
a sponsorship on jackets with Rock and Blue. So we try to wear them a lot, but it gets a bit hot on stage, so we the jackets all the time. But yeah, well, this is just us, looking the way we do and playing the way we do. So we have no like main focus with how we look at the moment. Maybe we should. That's the way it is. Yeah.
Well, if someday you need a makeup artist, and
Yeah.
he's here.
Of course.
That would be everything. If you want to say something to your fans or to people who are trying to get into the music world.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, please follow us on social media, Remedy Music Sweden. We need your help to get going. And if you like our music, spread the word.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time,
Actually,
for
thank you.
your patience.
Thank you.
And it's a pleasure.
Have a great night.